Hello, welcome to. Hey.
Hey.
Just waiting on. I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
I'm great.
Just waiting on Deb to come in. Let me go ahead and introduce really quick. Well, I'll wait for Deb before I jump in.
Okay.
So, going great.
How's things
Been busy.
going?
Thank you. You too.
You
Nice and bright.
Good.
Hey,
Is
Deb?
everybody?
It says she joined, but I don't see her. Oh, it says unable to join. Let me try it again. Hold on one second. Oh, Deb, if you can hear us, it says you have to update your Instagram. Let me see. Yeah, it's not. Let's go ahead and get started. And then she can just jump in.
Okay.
Since she already has an invitation. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to a Healing Corner podcast. I'm Coach Latasha. Today I'm joined with Jennifer Lake, the owner of Blue Ray Holistic LLC. She is a Reiki practitioner, correct? Okay. So today we are going to be discussing Reiki versus religion, part 2. Last week 2 weeks ago, we discussed religion and the effects of it and the differences between Reiki versus religion. And we're going to continue on today. More talk about Reiki healing this time, since we talked a lot about Christianity on the last one. Coach Yams is out today. She had a previous engagement, so we're sending her our love. As soon as Coach Deb comes in, we'll introduce her as well. So I got feedback from the last live, and I have people that want to know more about Reiki and the process and stuff. So I would like to tap into that. Let me send her this invite. She said send it again.
Okay.
It won't, Deb, it won't allow me. It says Deb's Healing Cornerstone will need the latest version of Instagram to join. So it won't let me send it again every time I try to send it. Try sending in a request, Deb, to see if it'll allow you to join that way. No problem. Okay, so well, first, before we get into that, let's go ahead and tell our viewers about your business in particular, where you're located, how they can contact you. Let's let them know how they can reach out to you.
Okay. So I am Jennifer Lake with Blue Ray Holistics LLC. I've been practicing since 2016. I am a certified Reiki practitioner. I am certified hypnotherapist. And I also read the tarot. So I do readings as well. But as far as location, I can either come to you, or if you need to come to a space for me, my space that I practice out of currently is located in Hermitage, Tennessee. And so, yeah.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, okay.
I'll go ahead. So I work with the collective on a number of things. If you are just having bodily pains, or if you are just very tired and you just feel sluggish, you need a reboot, then Reiki is very good for that. It's an energetic cleanse that cleanses the chakras, your energy force field that you can or maybe cannot see. Sometimes you may be able to feel it on others. So what I do is I I work with you in clearing all that static energy that's just sitting on you, or that maybe you have picked up from other people from being around.
Hey!
Oh, here we go.
Ladies.
Hi.
I apologize. Technical difficulties. I don't get on live clearly because I needed to
That's
update
okay.
it. So, okay, I was listening a little bit. I got cut off because I had to update, but you guys can go ahead and get started. Whatever you're. I know you were talking about Reiki, so
Yes, yes. So, yeah, an example of what would happen if you came into to get a service would do some breath work. I think breathing is so important to freshen your body and getting the energy moving. So we would do some breath work. I would lay you down. You keep your clothes on, but I would just touch different parts of your body, and through breathing and moving and clearing and intention setting, then we would move the energy. And it's been so helpful for a lot of people. I make no claims, however, there have been a lot of people to tell me that different things have been healed for them, different aches, pains, joint problems, even the issues that you don't think about, like I'm not able to commit, or I'm not able to love, different things like that. Sometimes it requires a deeper healing, which is why I offer hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy tackles the deeper, darker things that we push down, don't think about, that we don't talk about. We just throw it to the back and just keep it moving, because this is life. This is what we do, right? But once we do stuff like that, it doesn't go away. So it can manifest in disease. It can manifest in other problems. And it carries on from life. There have been people that see me that we were able to heal issues that they had in previous lifetimes, that they never even knew that came on from something else that happened. So it's very important to have that type of cleansing and healing as you're going along, in addition to, your doctors.
Right. And if you think about it, it's about energy, and there's blockages, right? That's why when we do the meditative work, we're trying to remove blocks. We're clearing our chakras and things that are blocking our confidence, love, right? Our stability, right? Being ungrounded. So like doing the Reiki healing is like helping, is in addition to, and it's also a form like of meditation. Like you said, it's the breath work. That's also a form of meditation and clearing. So Reiki is just, it's a great essential step to healing. I'm excited about it, because I want to do it. Like I want to book with you. Because it's like you said, there's certain things that you don't think of that needs to be healed, or that could be a blockage that you didn't even think of, right? Of why you can't move forward in life in a certain position, because there's a block there. And sometimes it goes back to the inner child wounding, right? That we suppressed for years, that is still holding us back because we're still subconsciously holding on to it.
That's right. Like one of the Reikis that I utilize as a deeper Reiki healing is Kundalini Reiki. Kundalini, it has been described as the snake that is coiled at the base of your spine, if you could think of it like that. And then the snake moves up the spine. So an analogy of you raising your spirituality so that you can ascend, basically. So it's definitely a spiritual type of healing. And healings that can come from that, it can extend from you having different issues held within your body, like trauma from being born here, because itself is a major trauma. If you think about it, we coming from source, from a place that's loving, that is all encompassing, to come down to this earth school to learn, it's very traumatic. It's something that we forget, but being birthed into this very dense environment, it can do a lot to you. So that in itself is something that we move on from. Of course, we're babies. We don't know. We just keep it going. Also, different microaggressions that we have experienced through life, they're being held in little crystals in our bodies. And those things add up and they build up, and they just crystallizes. You're feeling very stiff and you're just wondering, oh my gosh, I'm just so stiff, my back, my shoulders, holding on to all these different little things that have been pecking at you. And so it's just good to get that just cleansed and free, so you can just be loose out here, just feeling good,
I wanted to kind of bring in a little bit of energy into the conversation, because I know you guys have been having a good conversation without me. So I've always been interested in the Reiki. I actually feel like a lot of times that's kind of, to me, considered like a surgery without having to cut into someone. And then also even surgery can't amount to what Reiki can do for you when it comes to like your spiritual body. And I was going to ask you, since you are into that, how do you compare? I know this is not a topic we're talking about religion, but I wanted to kind of ask this question. I've been wanting to ask you since last 2 weeks ago. Quantum healing. What do you see in comparison to that from Reiki? Like how do you? Okay.
It's quantum. That's definitely what quantum healing is. It's on a whole nother level, because oh my gosh, that is so important. That's the biggest part of it, right? So when you come for a Reiki healing, we are doing this together. I'm not doing anything. I am a vessel that is allowing the energies to come through me and to move into your body that your spirit guides, that spirit has designed for you. So whenever you come, I pray that whatever is that spirit has for you, for your healing and your body, and you have already intended, I'm here because I need this or that. We are working together on a quantum level, past the 3D, past physical, what we can see, on a whole nother dimension, to bring in the healing that is already meant for you, that's already been waiting for you, that's here for you. And so I just put my hands on you so that the healing can travel down through me, and it's a gentle feeling. When you come, I've had people fall asleep on my table. I've had people just get up feeling like they're ready to go exercise. So it just really depends on whatever spirit has for you, that's for you. I'm just here to be a guide, to walk with you through whatever this is that you're experiencing for your journey.
I like how you said that too. When you said I lay hands on you, that made me think of in Christianity, where we were talking last week. And if you think about it, they lay hands, right? Where they're in a sense casting out demons or something, right? It's like it's very similar, but it's like when you know the history of Christianity and stuff like that, you realize where it's coming from, right? And a lot of the religions all have the same thing. They're all similar. It's just they change, in a sense, the meaning of it, like what they're actually doing. But it's all about the energy, right? You're helping remove energy because you're just the vessel to help move that energy out because you're guided to, right? I love that.
Yes,
What I
that's
can
right.
say too,
Yes.
like the difference, what I see between Reiki and religion is like Reiki is more flowing freely, letting it happen naturally, and religion is more like this is a set of rules. You know what I'm saying? There's possible consequences, and it's like Reiki is like how can you make a mistake? Okay, let's say you healed a certain part of yourself, and then maybe you need more healing. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you a freedom to feel like I still have control, where religion makes you feel like I'm ashamed, or like I feel bad for things that happen in life regardless, because of these things that go on within this. I call it our avatar, like our body, with the internal, we have internal parts, y'all see the movie. It's kind of similar, but on a spiritual level, more like that's how I see it. So
Exactly. Yeah. No.
yes. So I don't know. I just really feel like, more people are going to start to see, not to be afraid of things, because sometimes people are scared too because of believing in certain things and having this trauma. And it's like a trauma bond in a way. And it's not even, people don't see it as that. They see it more as like, oh, well, if my mom did it, my grandma did it, then it's okay to do it. Instead of thinking like, well, maybe I should look at it as in, is this making me myself? How does it make me feel though? At the end of the day.
And that's earlier about that. Think about it for yourself. Is this something that I still agree with? Do I think that this is okay? Does this make sense to me? And if you continue to get a lot of people under this control of fear, because that's what it is, and the opposite of fear is love. So if you are controlling people in fear and keeping them at this level, then you can do what you want with them.
But that's facts.
That's all I'm going to say about that
because
part.
that's what was instilled in religion. Is there's a lot of fear, right? Like the fear God. That was one thing I never understood, and I always question is, why would God want us to fear him, right? It didn't make sense to me. Yeah, there's spiritual lessons or karmic lessons for things that you do wrong, but why would God be of love and want us to fear? I never could comprehend that. And it doesn't matter what anybody says or how they explain it, it will never make sense to me, because it's all about control.
The stuff that, exactly. The things that fear does to the body on a health basis,
aging
is horrible.
and everything.
Stress is the stress. It affects your heart. It gives you anxiety, depression. Yeah.
The list goes on. And is that what it wants for you? So you just gotta just think about these things. And it's okay to not have thought about these things. It's okay to now come into your own mind and to think of these things. Don't feel bad about it. Just
that's the difference right there. That's the difference.
Yep.
Be like, okay, well, let me think of this like another way, because there's so many ways. There's perception, right? Perception is everything. I was watching something the other day, and it was talking about how the person, if two people were in an argument and one person hit the other one, the one who was hit cannot tell the person who hit them, or no, excuse me, the one that hit the person cannot tell the person that was hit that they aren't hurt. It's like, you weren't hit. You don't know what I'm feeling. You don't understand what I am going. Everyone is on their own personal journey, spiritual journey. We're moving through this world by ourselves. Even though we're together and we are one, we are still our individual selves, and we are going through our individual lessons. These are things that you have to look at. Yes, I'm with my family and this is what we do, and we go, and that's fine. If that's good for you, I'm not telling you to come outside of anything that is working for you and that you love. I'm talking directly to the people who have thought something is different, and I've been wondering what's out there, what I need to do, where I need to go. You are having thoughts, because it's time for you to open your mind and open your eyes to more things. Yeah, it's just on a different trajectory, and that's okay.
I do have a question. As far as when you're doing the work, you said that you lay hands. So do you feel like a vibration in your hand, like a heat or something like that, that lets you know this is the target area that I need to work on, or this person needs to work on? Is that how, like, how does it, like, how do you know what indicates to you that this is the area?
Most definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. I feel it in my entire body. I can feel warmth. I can feel coolness. I may hear something, that I'll let you know, whatever that's being shared with me. And the same for you. Like, you could feel the different changes in your body. You may feel cool or warm or tingly, or energy is so vast. Like, it come and that's how spirit communicates with us, right? If you are still, if you just allow yourself to just be still and just feel, you'll feel it. You'll hear it, you'll sense it, you'll smell it. There may be a fragrance that comes up that reminds you of something when you were a child, like grandma, or
smell of cookies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because even when I do reading, sometimes I, like, rarely, but it happens sometimes, I'll get a smell and I'll be like, I don't know what this is, so
yes. Energy, spirit is just so beautiful, because it just communicates in all different ways. So I can feel all different things. So whenever I'm going through the body, I can feel how the energy is flowing in you. I can feel if there's a stagnancy. I can feel if something is just enjoying itself, So I feel all of that, and it's a beautiful thing. So
I love it.
It's very gentle. I encourage everyone to at least have a session. Find someone you trust or that you feel comfortable with. Let's have a session and see how it goes for you. And then go from there. There could be more. You can have readings. You can have hypnotherapy. It's so much. It's so many modalities and things out there that we in the community are doing. And just open yourself up to more.
I think that this is a good alternative for people that, they're interested in getting like a chiropractor, or, but they also don't want to take that risk. Because I know a lot of people that they would go to the chiropractor, but they're like, I heard if they do that, then I have to keep going to them for the rest of my life, and it's like, well, then why don't you try to do something that's not as evasive? And, that's why I feel like Reiki is going to start to become more popular, because people are going to realize, wait a second, you mean I don't have to get cut on? I don't have to get poked with a needle? I don't have to get touched in any type of like physical form, and I can still have these benefits, So it's almost like, you believe. I want to go back to religion a little bit more too, because I know y'all covered it a little bit, the first one. But it's, when you think about religion, it's like a belief, like someone believes in something. But then it's like, what is belief? Believing in, y'all get it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well then can't you take that same energy and put it towards, something else, or try at least trying something else to see how it works for you? And even if it doesn't, what do you have to lose, So, and it's not harmful. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not asking for you to cut yourself or nothing like that. Just take the time to let your energy be, adjusted. So that, I think that this is really interesting. I wonder how far this is going to go in the future. Maybe even, when our kids become older. But I feel like this is something that is going to be more futuristic, and more people are going to start to get into it. Even though this was an ancient practice, I feel like it's going to be coming back soon.
Oh, absolutely. Because this is the year of 7. 7 is about spirituality. And so a lot of spiritual businesses, spiritual practices, even ascensions, that's happening this year. So I definitely feel like this is going to be the restart, in a sense, of people tapping in more, right? Tapping into Reiki, tapping into tarot, you know, all of the healings, right? This is the, I feel like this is the restart, like the rebirth. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny thing about it is people don't realize that
Yes.
everyone is a healer. If you have walked and stubbed your toe somewhere, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna grab that toe. What are you doing with it? Think about that. Why am I holding my foot?
Yep.
You're healing it.
Yep. The energy, your energy from your hands. Yeah.
Hands are so powerful. People, you are so powerful.
Yeah.
So powerful. Just I just can't express how beautiful and wonderfully we are.
Because we're made in God's image, right? Okay. So yeah.
Stand on
right.
that. Go deeper. Ask yourself, ask the creator, like, what all can I do? What am I here to do?
Absolutely. Well, that's a good note to end it on. So Coach Deb, since you didn't get a chance to really introduce yourself, if you want to tell people about you and your services and what you offer, and then we'll go to Jennifer so you can reiterate, and then I'll close it out.
Cool. All right. Well, my name is Deb. I'm the owner of Deb's Healing Cornerstone. Intuitive, also Cornerstone, which I do have services for in-home care, but I only service the Illinois area. So, but that's my outside job. And also I do run, you know, an online service where I do tarot readings. I'm an intuitive reader. So that means that I do not just go by just the meaning of the cards, but also I use my clair, you know, gifts. I have like lots of different clair abilities. I don't want to keep going down the list, but if you guys are into that, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're interested, you can definitely check me out here on Instagram. I have Instagram, I got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check me out.
Beautiful. And again, I am Jennifer Lake with Blue Ray Holistics, LLC. I am in the Nashville, Tennessee area. I also do local in-home services as far as Reiki healing, hypnotherapy for deeper healing, and I also do readings. I can do the readings virtually. You don't have to meet with me for that as well. You can check me out at my website, www.bluerayholistic.com. I'm also on Instagram, and I just got back on Facebook. So
yay. Okay. And again, I'm Coach Latasha. I'm the owner of A Spiritual Key Essential. I am a self-love or international certified self-love and spiritual coach. So I do offer those services. I'm also an intuitive tarot reader. Like Coach Deb, I don't need cards to read you. So I do have a YouTube page. All of that information is in my bio. And all of our information is in all of our bios. So if you are interested in booking a reading or booking any coaching services, you definitely can reach out to me or all of the ladies. Also with Coach Yams, she is a career coach. So if you are looking to heal your career or put yourself out there or need accountability partner, she's the perfect person because she will get on your, okay. So definitely hit up Coach Yams as well. But I just want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being here. I truly enjoy your energy. You are such a beautiful soul.
Thank you.
I look forward to meeting you when I'm in the Nashville area. I am booking with you, just letting you know. And we will see you all in 2 weeks. On Also, we have a podcast. We are available on Spotify, Apple, and Anchor, I believe is one of the other ones. The link is in the description box as well. If you are into podcasts and you're not able to make our lives, you can always listen to the replay on our podcast channels, okay?
Tasha?
Yes.
I don't know if you was going to say this, but YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, yes. We have our YouTube channel as well. That link is in the description box as well. If you want to watch the live, you can find it on YouTube as well. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. And we hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye. Deuces.